Hello and welcome back to the John Jay Boys Basketball Podcast. I'm Coach Sipe, and today's episode is a special one, folks. We've got our five varsity seniors from the class of 2026 with us today. And this is an opportunity for them to sort of speak to you and for you guys to sort of get to know the five seniors that we've got on the boys basketball team. And these guys are really good basketball players, are really good kids. I'll tell you, I've been coaching high school sports for more than 30 years, and this is one of the best groups that I've ever coached. So it's a really good group, and I think you'll enjoy getting to know these five seniors that we've got. We've got Gabe Condi with us, Michael Ferlivio, Vince Popovic, Austin Sipe, and John Vaquel. So we'll go in that alphabetical order, and we'll get to know these guys. Gentlemen, how you guys all doing today? You all right? Doing all right?
Doing good, coach.
Give me the thumbs up. All right, good. What happened to Vince? Did we lose Vince? Vince?
I'm good, coach.
All right. Did we lose Vince? Vince popped off. Maybe you lost some Wi-Fi. Hopefully Vince jumps back on before it's his turn. But let's start. Like I said, we're going in alphabetical order. So Gabe Conda, you're up first. Senior forward for us. Gabe, you went to Faith Christian Academy last year. So talk to us about being at John Jay for your first year and being on the John Jay varsity basketball team and the difference between the basketball team at Faith Christian and at John Jay, and also the difference between the schools. I'm curious to hear your thoughts on how classes are at John Jay versus Faith Christian Academy, how practices are, how games are. Talk to us.
Well, for Faith Christian Academy, it was definitely much more slow paced compared to John Jay. It was a smaller school, and yeah, it's just like when I got to John Jay, it took me a while to adjust to like the classes and then the practices when I made the team. But so far, I'm enjoying it, and yeah, there's not much to say about my old school. Just it was just simple, and yeah.
Okay. So it's a smaller school. How many students did you guys have about?
First, we started off with like 400 students, and it dipped down rapidly towards the end, and then the school just closed down.
Okay. So 400 students versus 2,000 students. That's a real big difference, that's for sure. But listen, we're happy to have you at John Jay, and glad you're with us. So talk to us about your basketball career. Talk to us about playing basketball growing up. Did you play in any rec leagues, AAU leagues? Talk to us about your youth basketball experience.
When I was in elementary school, uh, I didn't really play basketball that much. My friends influenced me to play ball when I was like in middle school, and my brother too, because my brother was playing basketball at the time. And yeah, afterwards, I would play at Playmakers for a little bit,
Okay.
AAU team with Coach Ken. He helped me develop my
Yeah.
skills a little bit. Well, actually, a lot. I owe a lot to him. And then my coach at my old school, Coach Ron, he helped me out a lot. And then towards my freshman year, I really worked with Coach King. He
Okay. Well,
for King's AAU. Yeah,
yeah.
he helped me out a lot. Yeah,
Yeah.
all
Those
very
are
good
all.
coaches.
Yeah, they really are great coaches. Yeah, Coach Ken Dawson, really good guy. As the other coaches as well. Coach King. Yeah. Um, you have any specific basketball memory that you'll always remember? Growing up, any game-winning shot that you hit or buzzer beater?
Um, Probably my first shot, my first point I ever scored. It was like a mid range. It was like an and one mid range.
Okay, cool. Listen, you've scored some big baskets for us here at John Jay. I know everybody on the bench is always pushing for you to shoot the basketball when you're out there, and everybody's always excited when you can put the ball through the hoop. You are definitely an excellent shooter, no doubt about that. Talk to us about being on the varsity team at John Jay. What does it mean to you? Is it just another basketball team? Is it a good group of guys? What are your thoughts on the varsity basketball team that we currently have?
Yeah, it is definitely a good group of guys. I look up to a lot of these people in terms of skill. Making the team meant everything to me because I came out of nowhere into just school, and I didn't even expect to make the team. But like, I just had something that I had to prove myself I could do anything if I put my mind to it.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's definitely like the skill level is definitely a big step compared to my old school. But I knew I had to make it. And
Yeah,
just
listen,
just You
Go
can
ahead.
go.
Yeah, I was going to say you certainly have the size and the height, so I could see how your friends in middle school encouraged you to play ball because you've got all the physical tools necessary. Yeah. What about the biggest adjustment that you've made, coming on this varsity team here with us?
Um, Probably just like the intensity of the games, like the fans, the pressure. Like you have to control all that mentally, and then you also got to perform too. So it's just like I've been adjusting, but it's like I don't know. It's just very different for me.
Yeah, I think it's different. I think high school varsity basketball is different even from a high level AAU. It kind of reminds me a lot of like CYO. The gyms in CYO are small and packed and loud, and that's definitely the case with a lot of these varsity games. Any particular gym that we've played in so far that uh, you know um, makes you the most nervous? I know we haven't played all of our away games yet. We haven't played at Arlington yet. I think when we play at Arlington, you'll see Arlington's a tough place to play. But any gym, make you overly nervous?
Well, not overly nervous, but like it made me a little nervous. Like Ketchum, like there was a huge like stacked crowd,
Yeah,
and then you got New Rochelle with like a good skill level.
yeah, and
Yeah.
a very quick team, right? And you're right. Ketchum always brings such a good, loud crowd to the game. So we're definitely hoping on Friday night for a home game against Spring Valley that we could match the energy that Ketchum does. That's for sure. Favorite college basketball team? What do you got? Who's your favorite
Uh,
team?
the Florida Gators.
Florida Gators. Love it. How about your favorite NBA player?
Kevin Durant.
All right, nice, nice, big tall guy that can shoot. Yeah, that kind of reminds me of you. All right, so Gabe Condi, senior forward, he's number 33 for us. Up next here in alphabetical order are Captain Point Guard Michael Ferlivio, number 12. Michael, how are you today?
Doing good, doing good.
Oh, good. All right. So talk to me about your youth career, and I don't want to hear about your soccer career. I don't want to hear about the East Fisker Rockets. I know you had a really good youth soccer coach, but I want to hear about your AAU and your CYO. I know you played for St. Mary's and Fishkill. They got an awesome program. Talk to me about your youth basketball.
Yeah, well, actually, before St. Mary's, I'm not sure if you know this, but I grew up in New Rochelle until I was about 4 or 5,
I did not
and
know that. Wow.
I thought I told you that.
I did not know that. No, so
Uh,
everybody's
but
learning a
yeah,
little bit about you, Mike, and so am
yeah.
I. Love
So
it. That's why we're doing this.
yeah, I played a little there, and then I came here, and I'm Catholic, and I went to CCD, and I heard they had a basketball team, so I joined St. Mary's, and then growing up, I went from St. Mary's, and I played on an AAU team called OPI out of Connecticut, and yeah, it's pretty much growing up for basketball.
Love it. Love it.
I've
Talk to
always
me
been
about your
into it.
coach. Talk to me about your coaches. Who's your favorite coach? Who do you think the best youth coach you had?
Um,
Anybody make a
well,
big impact on you?
yeah, when I played St. Mary's, it was Kier King.
Okay.
Sorry. Anyways, Kier King for St. Mary's, and then for OPI, Kyle Callanan. They inspired me a lot. Help me. It helped me.
What about a major basketball memory? You guys win any state titles at St. Mary's and CYO? You win any big
Uh,
AAU tournaments?
we won the county championship, but I'd say my favorite memory was probably playing in Peach Jam with
Okay.
OPI.
Cool. Cool. Yeah, I'll tell you, those CYO County Championships, I think are awesome. I love those
Yeah.
environments. Again, talked about like packed gyms and, just a really, really loud environment. That's such an awesome thing that we do with the CYO programs. Absolutely love it. Um, Talk to me about your biggest adjustment to varsity basketball. Now, I know this is your third year on the varsity team, but coming on as a sophomore, what are your memories of playing on that team and making an adjustment going from JV to varsity?
Oh, adjustment was definitely the pace of play. It's a big difference from when you got, and it's like the size of the players. Like driving to the hoop and finishing becomes a lot harder when you got guys that are above like 6'3". But I feel like the last couple of years has also like taught me how to be unselfish and how to be like a better teammate. I feel like we weren't exactly the best, team or group, and we weren't exactly all together. I feel this year we've done a lot better at doing that.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, Mike, that's because of the leadership, in part from you. I think the coaches, myself, Coach Betcher, Coach Brocacino, have talked about that at length about what a really good group we've got. And to be honest with you, we actually think we're a little too unselfish. Where you're absolutely right. Your junior year and sophomore year, we had players that were a lot more selfish and sort of forcing shots. Where this year, we feel like sometimes guys get open looks, and for whatever reason, they pass them off. But that is an indication of just guys willing to play for each other and willing to make the extra pass. And I think we got to credit you and John and Vince and all five of our seniors for providing that leadership and really making it an enjoyable season. Give me one thing somebody might not know about you, not necessarily basketball related. Like, for example, I didn't know you were from New Rochelle. Were you born in New Rochelle?
Yeah, but my
What
whole
hospital?
family's from there.
Okay. You know what hospital you were born in?
Couldn't tell you. Maybe, yeah, you'd have to ask my mom or something.
Okay, that's all right. Give me one thing people might not know about you. Anything? Or you're an open book. People know you. You're a popular guy.
Um. Oh. I'm not. Maybe I wrestle. I do wrestling.
Really? Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
I'm into that MMA stuff.
Okay, nice. Favorite college basketball team? I think I know the answer to this.
Michigan Wolverines, of course.
Yeah, Michigan. Yeah. Favorite NBA team? I don't know the answer to this.
NBA team.
Yeah.
I guess the Knicks. I'm not a big
Okay.
NBA guy. I'm a big college guy.
Okay, that's okay. The Knicks, my favorite team too. And what about your favorite NBA player?
Russell Westbrook.
Okay, wow. Wow, cool. All right, Mike, good to know. Up next, Vince Popovic. Vince is number 13. He's also a senior guard who's one of our captains. Vince, how you doing tonight? All right?
I'm all right. How about you?
I'm doing all right. So, first question I got for you is where you grew up playing basketball, but I know for a fact that you played at St. Columba a little bit because I think I coached you in CYO one year for St. Columba, right? A little bit?
Yeah, that was the only year I played. It was the year before quarantine.
Okay. All right, so talk to us about your youth experience and where you played AAU, rec leagues.
I grew up playing in the Fishkill rec,
Okay.
and then I played AAU I started playing AAU my 8th grade year going the summer going into my freshman year for OPI along with Michael. And I played there. And then my junior year, summer going into junior year, I played for New York Basketball Academy along with OPI at the same time.
Okay. Wow. So a couple different AAU teams. Yeah, you're a basketball only guy, right? You just play basketball
Yeah.
at John Jay. Yeah. Um, Talk to me about your early coaches. Some coaches that really made an impact on you.
Well, my first coach was actually my father. He was my coach for probably 5 years. It was in rec. And then I eventually had my older brother Brandon, and then it was Dylan because they both wanted to coach me and see who could do better.
Right.
And then Brandon kind of took the reins of it, and like he kind of just like kept me on his team because that's where I prospered more.
He's passionate, right? Your older brother, that's for sure. Both of your older brothers, but I feel like especially Brandon is just very passionate about basketball.
Yeah, for
And, and
sure.
and I know all the guys. I feel like all the guys on our team loved your dad and loved just being around your dad and playing. Did they play with your dad as well? Did he coach some of your rec teams?
Yeah, he actually almost every year that he coached one of our teams, we won like the rec championship.
Look at that! Look at that! Right? What an awesome guy. We miss him, that's for sure. Um, any particular basketball moment that sticks out in your youth career?
Mm, probably in Spooky Nook. and 2 summers ago when I was playing for New York Basketball Academy, probably having like a 20-point game and an ankle breaker
Oh,
at
wow.
that.
Wow.
Yeah.
Cool. Wow. Talk to me about going from, so you played 2 years for Coach Mush JV and now 2 years on the varsity team. Talk to me about that transition and adjustments you had to make, going from JV to varsity and even going from Coach Mush to me, two drastically different coaches, I would think too, right?
Yeah, like Michael said, it's really like the size and the pace of play. It's harder to like maneuver and like control the ball, and especially driving, you got to like be smarter with how you go up.
What's one thing somebody doesn't know about you? Doesn't have to be basketball related. What's something that, maybe I wouldn't know?
I started out as a football guy, and
Wow. Okay.
yeah, I got pulled out of it because my older brothers had too many concussions, and my parents got scared and pulled us all out at once.
It's a dangerous sport, no doubt about that. Both of my kids wanted to play football growing up, and I wouldn't let them either. So I understand where your parents are coming from. Favorite college basketball team? Who you got? Who you root for?
UCLA,
Wow, nice.
100%.
Favorite NBA team?
The Golden State Warriors.
Nice. And Steph Curry, favorite NBA player?
He's like number three. I have Kyrie Irving at one.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah,
Who's two?
James Harden.
Wow, nice, nice. All right, good stuff, Vince Popovic. Up next, we've got a senior forward for us, number 21. We call him Wallace, but he's Austin Sipe. Austin, you are going to St. Bonaventure University this fall to play baseball. You think about maybe trying to walk on to the basketball team? What do you think?
No.
No? Okay, all right. Um, so, why do we call you Wallace?
No.
All right. Well, I'll tell that story. So Austin was on the he was at a John Jay soccer camp, and he was assigned to one of the John Jay soccer players. The John Jay soccer camp years ago, we did these one-on-one sort of coaching and instruction things because the kids were little back then. So Austin, maybe 5 years old, 6 years old, gets teamed up with a kid. And at the end of the first session, the kid comes up to me and says, "Man, that Wallace kid is really good." And I turned to the John Jay player and said, "Wallace? Who the hell's Wallace?" And the kid says, your son, Wallace." So we got back in the car, and I said to Austin, why'd you tell the kid your name was Wallace?" Austin shrugged his shoulders. He's like, "I don't know. I just didn't want to tell him my name. So I told him my name was Wallace. So now we call you Wallace because we've got Boston Smith and we've got Austin Sipe, and it's too tough to say Boston and Austin, right? So we go with Wallace for the John Jay boys basketball team. Wallace, talk to us about where you grew up playing basketball.
I think I started with St. James, maybe.
That's right. I forgot about that. That's right. St. James and Carmel. Who was your coach? Coach Procaccino. Yeah, wow, that's right. You played third grade and fourth grade for St. James, right? You guys had a really good team. Talk about going to like the county championships. I think you guys were in the Westchester county championships. That was, a long time ago, but a good memory. What else?
Then St. Columba
Right.
and Playmakers.
Yeah. Coach Ken Dawson. Yeah. I think Coach Kenny Dawson, I think, just does such a good job of like the individual skills and just working the players hard. Big fan of Coach Kenny, really am. Any particular first coach that made a big impact on you or a big impression on you, or your favorite youth basketball coach?
Probably Coach Sipe, to be honest.
Coach Sipe. Wow, that's right. See, I did coach you and Vince on that St. Columba team, I think, in fifth grade. Yeah, I think I may have taken over mid-year for that team. That was a fun team, a good time. And you also play on the varsity soccer team at John Jay. You've been playing on that team since your sophomore year. Sophomore year since you were on the varsity basketball team as well, and your sophomore year you also played varsity baseball. So pretty impressive to be a good enough athlete to play varsity sports at a big high school like John Jay. as a sophomore on soccer, basketball, and baseball. What's your favorite sport?
Probably baseball. I
Okay,
would say
baseball. What sport are you best at?
definitely baseball.
Okay, all right. Um, Talk to me about the adjustment going from JV to varsity, whether it's basketball, soccer, or baseball.
Honestly, I don't think there's a big adjustment. To be honest,
Really? Wow. Well, that's interesting because I think you're a big, strong kid, right? I know the speed of play. I would say as a coach is always something that is always a big adjustment. But just thinking about you and thinking about growing up and thinking about you sort of always playing and practicing on teams that Landon's been a part of, that probably made it an easier transition for you. Give me one thing that people may not know about Austin Sipe.
man.
We know your nickname is Wallace now, right? So that much we know.
Uh,
Are you a TikTok influencer? Is there anything that we wouldn't know?
that's correct.
Okay, all right, all right. Favorite college basketball team?
Duke.
Duke. All right. Favorite NBA team?
The Knicks.
Favorite NBA player?
Mitchell Robinson.
Wow. Okay, big, strong guy for the Knicks who can't shoot a free throw to save his life. All right, Austin Sipe, good stuff, man. Thank you. And last but not least, a senior forward for us, number 22, John Vaquel. John, my man, how are you today?
I'm doing good. It was great.
Yeah, good burger.
Good burger,
Love it, love it. All right, so talk to us about your youth experience. I think you are another guy that didn't grow up in East Fishkill, right? Did you grow up someplace
yeah.
else?
That's correct. I'm from Putnam Valley, and I
Wow,
played.
interesting.
I played CYO down at Seton, St. Elizabeth and Seton.
Okay.
We won our like county.
Okay, so did you beat Austin's team? Did you beat St. James?
We're 1-1 with them. I don't think Austin was on the team when I played.
Okay, okay. So what grade did you start?
I started fourth, but we didn't like win anything till like sixth. Not sixth. Yeah, sixth grade, sixth, seventh grade. I don't even know.
Okay, yeah, cool. Wow, interesting. And then when did you move up to Hopewell Junction or Fishkill?
Seventh grade, really, like middle of seventh grade.
Really, really.
Yeah.
So you joined Van Wyck right before basketball season, right before tryouts, because you played in seventh grade, did you not? They did have. Okay, okay. All right.
Yeah.
So in eighth grade at Van Wyck, you played for Coach Segura.
That's correct.
Van Wyck, nice, nice. All right. Speaking of Coach Segura, talk to me about some of your youth coaches.
Well,
Really made an impact on you.
obviously we have Segura and then all my AAU coaches, Adam Pellish, Callahan, bunch of guys.
All right. um, so you got any favorite basketball memory? You said you guys won the county championship. That had to be exciting, no, for CYO?
Yeah, it was, but we had to wear masks, so it kind of sucked. So like no one was there.
That's right.
And
COVID, not easy for you guys in middle school. Yeah, that was tough.
I'd probably say my favorite memory though is playing with Michael against Eli Ellis at Peach Jam.
All right. All right. So is that a particular tournament? Where is that?
Georgia, I think.
Okay, the Peach State. Okay, makes sense. Wow. So you guys traveled all the way down to Georgia to play AAU basketball.
Yeah.
That's commitment, man. That's commitment. Yeah, it's good stuff. So you as well, with Michael and Austin, joined the varsity team as a sophomore. Talk to me about that adjustment, going from JV to varsity as just a sophomore.
Way more physical. Less of a joke.
My memory of you, John, playing as a sophomore was Coach Segura begging me to put you in more and begging me to start you and begging me to give you more playing time. And I think he was right. I always sort of default to, trying to give seniors, a chance to play. But my memory is Coach Segura saying, I coached this kid in eighth grade. You got to put this kid in the game. You got to play this kid. But he loved you, Coach Segura. Just thought the world of you in terms of a basketball player.
You gotta make him proud, bro.
Yeah, yeah. What's one thing somebody might not know about you, John? Doesn't have to be basketball related.
I have a gambling addiction.
But, good. Okay, people may know that. People may know that, but okay, all right, all right, all right. What? I assume sports gambling. You like to bet on sports
Yeah, in the casino.
in the casino. Okay, yeah. I tell you, as a math guy, I never really understood why people bet, and as somebody who loves to watch sports, I never really understand why people bet on sports either, because I just love to watch games and they're exciting enough for me, especially if I'm rooting for a particular team. And the last thing I would want to do is have money on the line. I feel like I'd be sick if my team lost. I lost some money, but so yeah, stay away from the gambling, Jim. It's
Okay.
not a good habit. Favorite college basketball team, John? What do you got?
Oregon State.
Oregon State. Wow. Favorite NBA team?
Don't have one.
Okay. Favorite NBA player?
Probably Rasheed Lewis.
Really? Wow. All right. Who does he play for? I don't even know who he is.
He played for a couple teams back then. Team Hopper.
All right. All right. All right, gentlemen. Well, good stuff. Good to know a little bit more about each of you guys. So let's just let me ask you guys a few more questions. One question, everybody answers. Ready? Favorite song or favorite pregame music song or favorite pump up song that you may listen to in your headphones before the game. Dave, what do you got?
Meltdown by Travis Scott.
Meltdown by Travis Scott. Olivia, how about you?
Me?
Yeah, what do you got for Olivia? Favorite song?
Welcome your trap, take over your trap.
All right. I'm not a music guy. Never heard of either of these two songs. Vince, what do you got for me?
Anything Drake. Anything Drake.
Anything Drake. Okay. Okay. Drake, good rapper. Austin, what do you got?
I don't really do that stuff. So
No? All right. John, favorite song?
We in the land of the snakes.
I'll probably go John Denver. Take Me Home, Country Roads. How's that sound? Is that a good pump up song? I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Toughest gym to play in. So it could be a CYO gym. It could be a high school basketball gym. Again, Gabe, I feel bad for you that you don't have the opportunity to say Arlington, because you'll see when we go to Arlington, I think on February 2nd, that is a tough place to play, but toughest gym to play in. And it could even be your experience at Faith Christian Academy, Gabe. What do you got? Toughest gym?
Well, there was this one court called Upton Lake. It wasn't because of the cop. It was because the court floor was like carpet. So like when you would fall, like you would get like really bad like rug burns.
Really? Wow. Upton
Yeah.
Lake Christian Academy. I've heard of it before. Yeah. Michael, toughest gym?
I guess so far Ketchum, but it's not even that tough.
Vince, what do you got?
Probably White Plains.
All right. Austin.
Spring Valley.
Spring Valley. Okay. Yeah, that's a good one, Austin, because we played them last year in sectionals, and man, that was a tough place to play. My memory of that is we couldn't hear anything, and I remember calling a timeout. I think we went down like 8-0, and we called a timeout and we got in the huddle. We couldn't even hear each other in the huddle. That's how loud that gym was. John, how about you? Toughest gym?
Skip Rentz Memorial Gymnasium.
Love it, love it, love it. We need fan support, man. Really hoping that this Friday at 6 6:30 against Spring Valley. We can bring back the House of Noise. Can I tell you guys that when I was a student at John Jay, they used to call it the House of Noise. That place was so freaking loud. It was awesome. So yeah, I love it, John. We've got to bring that back. Favorite pregame or postgame meal? What do you like to eat before a game, or what do you like to eat after a game? And John, before I ask you this question, it's not what you like to drink, because I know you're a big Mountain Dew guy. This is what you like to eat before a game or after a game. Gabe, what do you got?
For post game, it's probably Chipotle or Five Guys.
Nice.
I don't usually eat anything for a pregame. Maybe like a Cliff Bar.
Okay. All right. For Livio, what do you got?
Definitely some Chipotle. Chipotle smacks after me.
Vince.
Definitely some pasta, 100%.
Okay. I'm a big Italian guy too. I love spaghetti and meatballs. Wallace.
Just a juicy steak.
I know Austin loves to eat steaks, no doubt about that, because I'm always cooking them on the grill for him. John, what do you got?
I'd have to go Chipotle as well.
Okay, what do you wash it down with?
Mountain Dew.
There you go. There you go. All right. 2 more questions for you. Favorite teammate on our team, the guy that makes you laugh the most, the guy that you like to laugh at the most, the guy who sort of is the class clown or the team clown. Who's your favorite guy on the team? Gabe, you're going first.
Sure. I don't think I have anybody in particular.
Okay, that's all right. For Livio, who you got?
Wallace.
Wallace makes you laugh. Okay. Vince.
Isaiah Hancock.
Okay. It's a lot of intensity, man. Hancock brings a lot of intensity to the game and to the final question is your favorite coach in the John Jay basketball program and why? So your options are Coach Cesarine, who's the freshman coach, Coach Mush, who's the JV coach, Coach Carvo, who's the JV assistant coach, myself, Coach Sipe, Coach Procaccino, or Coach Betcher. I guess we could throw Coach Segura in there as well. Not that he's with us this year, but he's coached in the past. I'm going to answer this one. Coach Cesarine is my all-time favorite. I don't know why. I just love that guy. I just feel like he is such a good guy, such a good person. Absolutely loves John Jay basketball. Loves being the freshman coach. Loves bringing guys in as freshmen and developing him. So Coach Cesarine gets my vote for the favorite John Jay basketball coach. Gabe, who you got? I know you've only played for me, Coach Broke and Coach Betcher, so I'm hoping I've got a 1/3 chance here that you pick me.
I was actually gonna pick Coach Betcher because
Okay.
he was the first coach I talked to,
Okay.
and he helped me get more comfortable on the team.
And I'll tell you, can I just tell you something about Coach Betcher? One of the nicest guys I have ever met. I remember, so this is his second year teaching math at John Jay. And when he applied for the job, they asked him to teach a lesson. They did this for me as well years ago. And he came into my class and was going to teach a lesson second period for me. So I was in there first period. And he came in at the end of first period, and I said to him, do you need me to do anything? You need me to set anything up? And he was just such a nice guy, wasn't nervous at all. He's like, no problem. I got this. And I was so happy that he did such a wonderful job with that lesson. So happy that he got the job. And I'll tell you what, I think just his second year in the math department, I think he might be the favorite teacher of all of us math teachers. He is such a good guy, Coach Betcher. That's a great pick, Gabe. For Livio, who you got? You played for all of these guys.
I'm gonna have to go Segura. Bless his soul.
Okay. All right. Vince, how about you?
I'm also a Segura.
Really? Okay. Austin.
Coach Sipe.
Coach Sipe. I thought you were going to go Coach Carvo, man. I thought you were a big Coach Carvo fan. Is he good second?
He's a close second, yeah.
Close second. Okay. And Johnny Vaquel, who you got?
I got Segura. May he rest in peace.
All right. Well, listen, I'm glad I included him then. That's for sure. Nobody agrees with me though, huh? Nobody goes Coach Cesarine. All right. Well, listen, gentlemen, thank you so much for joining me today. Appreciate you guys taking time out of your evening, and thanks for everyone for listening. Really appreciate it. Hope you guys can get out on Friday night. We've got another home game against Spring Valley at 6:30. Please come out and support these guys and the rest of the team in that Skip Ransom Memorial Gymnasium Friday night against Spring Valley at 6:30. Bring the energy. We hope word around Jay will be there, and looking forward to. We've got 4 home games left. I think we've got Spring Valley at home. We've got Mount Vernon at home. We've got Ketchum at home, and is there Ossining? We've got an Ossining game at home as well. But our next one up is Spring Valley Friday night at 6:30. So thanks for watching, folks. Thanks for meeting these seniors, and hope to see everybody Friday night at 6:30 against Spring Valley. Guys, have a good night. Take care.